nūnaṁ bhagavate vasudevāya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevāya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Om namo bhagavate vasudevāya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Nārayanam namaskrityam
Narayana
haram chaiva narottamam
Niranjaiva Narottamam
devim saraswatim vyasam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam
tato jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudi
nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu
Shakayeshu Padreshu
nityam bhagavata sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
bhagavate uttamasloke bhaktin bhavatir naistiti krishnaya vasudevaya devagi nandanaya cha nandagopakumaraya govindaya namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 4, text number 8. The canto name is the Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is the Process of Creation. Please repeat the sloga behind me. Nūnaṁ bhagavato brahman
Nūnaṁ
harer adbhuta-karmaṇaḥ
harer adbhuta-karmaṇaḥ
durvibhāvyam ivābhāti
durvibhāvyam
kavibhiś cāpi ceṣṭitam.
kavibhiś ceṣṭitam.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Nūnaṁ, still insufficient.
Still
Bhagavatāh,
Bhagavato
of the personality of Godhead.
of the personality of Godhead.
Brahman,
Brahman,
O land brahmana. Harehi,
harer
of the Lord.
of the
Adbhuta,
adbhuta,
wonderful.
wonderful.
Karmaṇaḥ,
Karma,
one who acts.
one who
Durvibhāvyam,
durvibhāvyam,
inconceivable.
inconceivable,
Iva,
ivābhāti,
like that.
like that.
Abhuti,
Bhava
appears.
appears.
Kavibhiś,
Kavibhiś,
even by the highly learned.
even by
Cha,
cha,
also.
also
Api,
appear,
in spite of.
in spite of
ceṣṭitam,
ceṣṭitam,
being endeavored for.
being for.
Translation purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Shri
Translation, please repeat behind me. O land brahmana,
Brahmana,
the transcendental activities of the Lord
the transcendental activities of the Lord
are all wonderful,
are all one,
and they appear
and they appear
inconceivable,
inconceivable
because
because
even great endeavors
even endeavors
by many learned scholars
by many scholars
have still proved
have still proved
insufficient for understanding them.
insufficient for understanding them.
Purport. The acts of the Supreme Lord in the creation of just this one universe appear inconceivably wonderful, and there are innumerable universes, and all of them aggregated together are known as the created material world. And this part of his creation is only a fractional portion of the complete creation. The material world stands as a part only. ekāṁśena sthito jagat. Supposing that the material world is a display of one part of his energy, the remaining three parts consist of the vaikuṇṭha-jagat or spiritual world described in the Bhagavad-gītā as mad-dhāma or sanātana-dhāma or the eternal world. He have marked in the previous verse that he creates and again winds up the creation. This action is applicable only in the material world because the other greater part of his creation, namely the Vaikuṇṭha world, is neither created nor annihilated. Otherwise, the Vaikuṇṭha-dhāma would not have been called eternal. The Lord exists with his Dhamma, or in other words, with his eternal name, qualities, pastimes, entourage, and personality, which are all a display of his different energies and expansions. The Lord is called Anadi, or having no creator, and Adi, or the origin of all. We think in our own imperfect way that the Lord is also created, but the Vedanta informs us that he is not created. Rather, everything else is created by him, Narayana Paravyaktat. Therefore, for the common man, these are all very wonderful matters for consideration. Even for great scholars, they are inconceivable, and thus such scholars present theories contradictory to one another, even for the insignificant part of his creation. This particular universe, they have to complete information as to how far this limited space extends, or how many stars and planets are there, or the different conditions of these innumerable planets. Modern scientists have insufficient knowledge for all this. Some of them assert that there are 100 million planets scattered all over space. In a news release from Moscow dated 2/21/16, the following piece of knowledge were relayed. Russia's well-known professor of astronomy, Boris Vorontsov Vilaminov, said that there must be an infinite number of planets in the universe inhabited by being endowed with reason. It could be that life similar to that on Earth flourishes on such planets. Doctor of chemistry Nikolai Zerov, covering the problem of atmosphere on other planets, pointed out that the organism of a mountain, for instance, could very well adapt itself to normal existence with a low body temperature. He said that he felt that the gaseous composition of Martian atmosphere was quite suitable to sustain life of beings which have been adapted to it. This adaptability of an organism to different varieties of planets is described in the Brahma Samhita as Vibhuti Binnam, that is, each and every one of the innumerable planets within the universe is endowed with a particular type of atmosphere, and the living being there are more perfectly advanced in science and philosophy because of the better atmosphere. Vibhuti means specific power, and Binnam means variegated. Scientists who are attempting to explore outer space and are trying to reach other planets by mechanical arrangements must know for certain that organism adapted to the atmosphere of Earth cannot exist in the atmosphere of other planets, easy journey to other planets. One has to prepare himself, therefore, to be transferred to the different planets after being relieved of the present body. As it is said in Bhagavad-gītā 9.25, Yanti devo vrata devan pitru yanti pitru vrataha bhudani yanti bhudeja yanti mat yojana apimam. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. And those who worship me will live with me. Maharaja Parikshit's statement regarding the working of the creative energy of the Lord discloses that he knew everything of the process of creation. Why then did he ask Sukadeva Goswami for such information? Maharaja Parikshit, being a great emperor, a descendant of Pandavas and great devotee of the Lord Krishna, was quite able to know considerably about the creation of the world. But that much knowledge was not sufficient. He said, therefore, that even greatly learned scholars fail to know about that. Even after great effort, the Lord is unlimited and his activities also unfathomed. With a limited source of knowledge, with imperfect senses, any living being up to the standard of a Brahmaji, the highest perfect living being within the universe, can never imagine knowing about the unlimited. We can know something of the unlimited when it is explained by the unlimited, as he been done by the Lord himself in the unique statements of the Bhagavad-gītā. And it can also be known to some extent for realized souls like Sukadeva Goswami, who learned it from Vyasadeva, a disciple of Narada. And thus, the perfect knowledge can descend by the chain of disciplic succession only, and not by any form of experimental knowledge, old or modern. Om Dasa. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnanāñana-shalake Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Teshatarani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today's sloka, Varshit Maharaj is asking Sukadeva Goswami. So he is asking, O Lord Brahmana, the transcendental activities of the Lord are all wonderful. So all the activities of the Lord, any act of the Lord, it is wonderful. And they appear inconceivable because we cannot understand the Lord and his activities. Because even great endeavor by many learned scholars have still proved insufficient for understanding them. Even the learned scholars of the scripture, whoever learned the scriptures, even they are also not able to understand. That's the glory. He is glorifying the Lord's activities and his pastimes. Who Parshit Maharaj is doing, and he is telling to Sukadeva Goswami. So Sukadeva Goswami is a land of Brahmana, and Parshit Maharaj is asking to explain about the qualities of the Lord, Supreme Lord. So this is Lord qualities are inconceivable, even for the great devotees, even the great philosophers also, the great scholars, whatever they learned, for them also it is very, very, because whatever they know, it is very limited. That's what, because Lord is unlimited. So unlimited, the limited person cannot understand the unlimited thing. So even if you take our material studies, so for example, if you take the medical study, so the medical study, we have only this body. So this body is limited actually. This body is limited. Everybody knows that what is because of the modern science advancement, each and every part of the body, they understand, they are able to scan all those stuffs. They are able to differentiate the bones, nerves, and each and every part, heart, each and every part of the body, they are the different specialists are there now. So heart specialist, nerve specialist, and anthropologist. There are many who specialist only for the kidney, who specialist only for the gastric related issues, thyroid related issues, the specific specialist, eye specialist, ENT specialist, ear, nose, and throat specialist, only dental specialist. So there are, you see, this is, even though there is a limited understanding of this body, even this limited understanding body, not even one person is able to have all the understanding, because this body is limited. Everybody knows that this is only, this teeth is this much, only 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nose, and only 1 tongue, and that 32 numbers of teeth will be there for a human. This many nerves will be there in the body. This many bones will be there in the body. Only 1 heart is there. The lungs are there. Everybody knows that. But even a single person cannot have the knowledge of each and every part of the body. For that, each and every person catch hold of one. Specialist, they are talking about one specialist. I am speaking about only eye specialist, means they can take care of the eyes only. They know, even though they know some general medicines, kind of, okay, if it is paining or if it is, they will give the painkiller. If it is a fever, they will give some paracetamol and all. So these and all they know. All the doctors know. But the specializations, they are, even though this limited body also, there are multiple doctors, multiple specialists required to diagnose and cure the disease. And even after that also, even after so many advancement also, not every disease are curable. Not every parts are curable. So that is also there. So it is our knowledge is very, very, very limited. We are thinking that we are in the modern age, we have so much of knowledge, but even our knowledge also limited. Because one person body is acting different way. The same medicine, if you give it to other person, it may or may not work, and it will take some time to work. So it is not predictable. And sometimes the medicine, whatever given to one person, he will recover from the problem. But sometimes for somebody, it will take some time, it will prolong, and it will affect other part of the body. That's why we are saying there is in all the allopathic medicine, there is a allergic reaction. They will mention in the medicine itself, allergic reaction. So if we consume this, sometimes if it is allergic to you, what will happen? These are the reactions. You will feel nausea, you will feel vomiting, you will feel dysentery. These are the allergic reaction will happen in our body. So even though the medicines identified, their medicine is kind of a generalist one. So it may not fit for everyone. So if it is not fit, some reaction will happen in their body. So whatever the knowledge we are thinking that we are in advance, even that knowledge also, we have the deficiency. We cannot have the same applicable for all the human beings. So, and we are giving the medicines for the dogs also. So even they are now animals also. They are now veterinary doctors are there. There are significant advancement happen, but there also it is not sure whether how it will work. If they are giving the medicine to the dog, the dog body, there is a small insect will create. Even though the dogs they kept it inside of the house, the pet dog. That time also the insect will come to the dog's body. In order to give that, they give some medicine. So that medicine, what it will make, it will kind of a poison, slow poison we are giving to the dog. Because since it is a dog, we are giving the poison. So the dog will become sick for 3-4 days. If you give that medicine, then whatever the insect which is created in this body, everything will destroy. But the dog need to suffer. So this is the kind of medicine, and we are in the advancement mode. And even also for the cancer. So cancer, we don't have any medicine. There is a chemotherapy. What they are giving, their chemotherapy, they are trying to the agent, so which is going to resist that agent only they are giving to the person. So the person may feel the little pain may be reduced for the person, but the person eventually is going to die because of this problem, the cancer problem. We don't have any medicine. There are not only cancer, there are many diseases. Till we not identified any medicine for that. There is a AIDS. It is in the 80s. It is the AIDS is the big problem that time. So we don't have any medicine till now. It may not identified any medicine. Tuberculosis. This is for the tuberculosis. There are so many people are dying in this world, but still there is no medicine for that. So even we are thinking that we are advancement. We have anything can be cured. No, nothing. It is not like that. Many things still not unanswered, unidentified till. Because even after doing all the surgery and all the medicines, doctor will say, so whatever I can do, I did. Rest of the things on the hand. So where on the Lord's hand? So where the science is ending, from there, the belief on the Lord will start from there. So sometimes the miraculous will happen, because sometimes the doctor tell that person he may be there 1 or 2 days only, but after that he will die. That's what he will say. But miraculously the person may alive after that. So it cannot be predicted. But when that only the Supreme Lord knows that. That's the reason the Supreme Lord is inconceivable, and his potencies are inconceivable. And whatever this in the material world, whatever the creation provided by this material world, all the creations, it is only one fragmental part of the Lord. See, Lord is saying in Bhagavad-gītā, I'm controlling this. This is one fragmental part. This entire universe. Not only one universe, it is having that numerous universe, n number of universe, unlimited universe are there. So within one universe, we have unlimited number of planets are there. In like that universe, which contain the n number of planets, similar kind of n number of universe are there. So it is very, very difficult even for us also, even within the universe, how many planets are there, we could not count. And even we are not able to reach, not able to establish the planet. We are just establishing now to reach the moon planet. We are trying to send a person from here, and we are establishing the space station. So the scientists can go and stay and they'll research. But still we are in the researching process. But in the Vedas and this Bhagavatam, everything is clearly, it is given. The creation, how it is happened, what are the things are there in creation, everything it is already cleared. But we are reluctant to get this knowledge. What we are doing, we are trying to go it in the opposite way. So from starting onwards, already they provided this this is called ascending order, descending order. We'll see, right? Ascending order in the sense, ascending means it is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Descending means it is from the higher number to lower number. It will come into. So our knowledge should get it from the descending order. That means wherever the knowledge is there, the Vedas and Upanishads and the Acharyas, from that we have to accept the knowledge in the descendant manner. But what we are doing with our puffed up knowledge and ego, we are going into the ascending manner. Okay, let us start our research from the atom. So atom, we will electron, proton, neutron, we gave the name, and how it is forming, this forming, that is forming, everything, and how many living entities are there. The Shastras it already given 84 lakhs of species are there in this material world. So we don't know, but now they are there. Now immediately some part of the world, some they will find a new animal, new insect, then immediately say that this is a new insect we discovered today. So that all the 84 lakhs of species are exist in this material world. So it is, we should accept the Shastras. Okay, 84 lakhs. We cannot conceive all these 84 lakhs. We cannot see all the 84. We are seeing some of them, but many are now we are not able to see. It is beyond our eyesight, and something it is on the aquatics. They cannot, not all the aquatics we are able to see. So these are all the things are beyond our, within this earth planet itself. Many things we could not understand. We couldn't understand. We couldn't realize. We couldn't see anything. So the Shastras are saying 84 lakhs of species. Okay, we have to understand. And even they are saying that 80 lakhs are lower species and 4 lakhs are human being. So human being itself, there are 4 lakh species of human being. So how come we can understand the 4 lakhs of human being? It is even the identify the 4 lakhs within, there are now currently in this world, like more than 800 crores of people are there as per the statistics. So more than 800 crores of people, in that 4 lakhs of categories are there. So how can we understand? We may know some different categories. Somebody drunkard, somebody is he is doing actor, somebody is sportsman, somebody is drug addict, somebody is a great scholar, somebody is a scientist. So these are the different varieties we are seeing. Somebody is eating meat, somebody just his mind is thinking about how to kill, somebody is how to destroy this, somebody has a creative minded. So there are different varieties. In that there are 4 lakhs varieties. To identify these 4 lakhs itself, it is not possible for us. So within our own limit, within this earth, understand, we don't have any understanding. We don't have the full understanding. So there is a island, Sentinel Island. There are Adivasis are still they are living in this there. So our people are trying to enter there, but they are not allowing. They are who are going, they are killing the people. So it is very dangerous to enter the Sentinel. So it is a protected place. Nobody should enter that place. That is the government ordered that you should not enter the Sentinel Island. So that is the way. Even within this earth also, we don't know whatever there it is within the earth. We could not explore everything. We don't know the knowledge of everything. And even within our body also, we don't know everything. So in Shastras, it is saying that our body, then from our heart, there are 101 nerves are connecting to our head. So the 100 nerves are connecting. That is, while leaving the body, when the soul leaving the body, if it is connected with the 100 nerves, definitely it will take the birth again in this material world or any other, but within this material world. It may be earth, it may be a Patala Lokas, or it may be a higher planet. So if it is catch hold of the 10 nerves, 100 nerves, it will be within this material world. But while leaving, it is the 101 now, which is connecting with our Brahmananda, which is there in the center of our head. If our soul is catch hold of that, definitely it will go out of this material world and it will reach Vaikuṇṭha planet. It will get the liberation. So these many knowledge we don't have. Material sense, we don't have this knowledge. We don't have the belief also. They may say, okay, nerves are there, but which nerve is going to this, connecting the Brahmarandhara? Nobody knows. So all those things, and even though the scientist identified this nerve is connecting with this Brahmarandhara, but for the soul, the Lord is giving the guidance to giving the knowledge while leaving this body. Lord is giving the knowledge to catch hold of the 101th now to go out of this material world. So that nobody can, no scientist, nobody can give that knowledge. Nobody can understand which one is the 101th now. And at the time of death, it is how to catch hold of that now and to go out. Only this spiritual knowledge can give that, how to catch hold of that now. So that's why it is, we are, as we discussed earlier, our body, we have the Muladhara chakras. So when we are in the material platform, our chakras are, our lower part of our body chakras will be active. So what we need to do, our upper part of the body's chakras need to active. So we need to activate. It's above our chest, or the upper part of our body's chakras. So those chakras within our head, with our forehead and within our throat, these chakras need to be activated so that we will get into the path of liberation. So for that only we are doing the devotional activities, and devotional activities that if you see that it is increasing it is connecting with that chakras, it is trying to activate that chakras. That's the reason devotional activities, doing the chanting the holy name of the Lord and doing the devotional activities, all those things it is connected with to enabling the chakras in your body so that it will connect, you will connect to the Lord and it will take you to the liberation. So these are all it's a deep science. It is not a one day we can conceive everything. It is not possible at all. Because within our the human body itself, there are so many parts are there. So because that is very wonderful if if you see each and every part, it is very, very wonderful for us also. How we are able to hear, how we are able to see the colors. So many things are there. How it is like now we are proud about, we have the this 5GP is a 5GP camera, 6GP pixel cameras in the mobile. So they are proud of that, creating the cameras. We had minute thing also, we can take the picture and telescope. We identified which are the organism which are 1 or 2 cells. That also we can to see through the lens they discovered. So all those things are there. But how, if you are able to see this, but there is a creator behind that. We have to appreciate the creator, because the creator he has a great brain. Because of that, all this creation is happened. So it is said that in the speech, just Lord give the glance and he impregnate this nature. Just a glance of the Lord, it is doing. The nature is getting impregnated. So how powerful his glance is. So we cannot, it is inconceivable for us also. By just a glance, how it will happen. So but by our materialistic attachment, we are unable to release all the qualities of the Lord. So that is the reason we are getting to the knowledge how to understand the Lord. There are a lot of wonderful pastimes of the Lord. Why it is? Because we are connecting with the cinemas and all, we are seeing that how the hero is doing. He is acting like this. He is fighting and he is doing the romance, all those things. But our hero, Supreme Lord Krishna, also did all those pastimes. All those pastimes. There more than the hero he did. The hero is just acting, but our real hero, who is Supreme Lord, he did everything in realistic way. He did it. So that all our shastras are giving that name. So we can release that, how powerful the Lord is. So we have to release that. That is important for our life. Releasing just a fake hero, it won't help us to anywhere. You will remain in this material world, or we will go into the lower planetary system, because we are getting into the degraded activity if we are releasing that. So our concentration should be get into the pastimes of the Lord, understand why Lord is doing this, all those pastimes, and how much love he has. Because all those pastimes he is not doing just for his fun. He is doing out of love on us. That is the reason he was doing all those activities. For him, it's just a sports person. Yesterday we discussed the previous sloka we discussed. He just yeah, it's a play. It's a player. How the sporting spirit he used to do. Similarly, Lord is doing with the sporting spirit. But it is very much it is beyond our imagination. Whatever the activities our lords are doing, it is beyond our imagination. That's the reason he is a supreme lord. So glorifying the supreme lord, understand the good supreme lord, and and doing the chanting, hearing about the glories of supreme lord. That should be our life, soul and soul of our life. So that we can get out of this material world easily. Otherwise, we will be affected by this material world's it's because the attraction, and we will be remaining here only. So our goal is go out of this material world. So please do the chanting and glorify the Lord and hear about the glorification of the Lord and what understand the pastimes, whatever the Lord did and what is the reason behind that, so that we can connect with the Lord and we can get the liberation, and we can go back to Godhead easily. Hare Krishna. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.